What's up, YouTube? I'm bringing out my Arcanist, my one bar bow PvP build. This has been through a lot of different iterations. I've tried several different sets, and this is the setup that I've really kind of just put together, and I'm really liking this, the way this feels. So, and honestly, it's pretty universal, so I think I could slap this on really all of my classes, all of my bow builds, and this is going to work out well. But without any further ado, let's get into the stats. So again, we are an Arcanist, and we are a Wood Elf Arcanist. If you've seen any of my other any of my videos, really, all of my characters are Wood Elves. So yeah, first things first, all 64 points into health. That's something I've been doing, especially with this setup. You'll kind of see why it makes sense to do that. But this is just something I've been liking. Really, this is our only form of defense on the build. You can see our base resists are pretty low, 18k. Crit resist not bad, 1.8k. Our recoveries though, stam recovery is great, 2.5. Mag recovery is more than enough, 1.8. Spell and weapon damage. So we are going off weapon damage on this build. Our weapon damage just base sitting around is at 4.7. That's going to go up over 5. Probably around 5.5 with your spell damage enchant and, let's see, continuous attack. There's probably other little buffs that can get this up higher, but yeah, usually around 5.5k I would say. Crit about 30%. Our pen, nearly 14k pen. And our spammable on here is focused aim, so it's giving us minor breach, so another, I think it's 3 or 4k off that. So yeah, we can hit almost about 18k pen. Really good penetration. Again, resist not high, but we're relying on our high health pool to really kind of, and our speed. We're very fast. That's what we want to basically counter. Yeah, that's how we're using it to tank people out. So a lot of buffs here. You can see we are one bar, so we are open soul. But yeah, let's dive into the build itself. Alright, so a lot going on right out of the gate. Let's just go top to bottom here. So I'm running one piece Baron Thirsk, one piece Magma Incarnate. So both are giving you 129 Magicka and Stamina Recovery. Now, you could run just a normal monster set here. Balorg would obviously be very good. Bloodspawn, Roxa, whatever that one is, actually can give you a little bit more recovery, but you have to build up stacks and stuff. And what I love about this is that, well, number one, these are the only two sets or set pieces that give you 2 lines of Magicka and Stamina recovery. These are the only two. So pairing them both up is really pretty strong. In total, this is going to add 200 and nearly 260, I think it's 258 stamina and Magicka recovery to your base stats, and that's huge. That's more than the 5-piece bonus from Amber Plasm. So yeah, since it's on your base stats, your pots are gonna scale off that. Some of your other buffs are gonna scale off that. So just having them on your base stats is so nice. I really like this double. You can massively feel the difference. So yeah, double sustain here. Feels really good. Both tri-stat. All of our gear is tri-stat. Enchant. Both of these are going to be impenetrable. Boost up our crit resist just a little bit. Gallant Chain is our one heavy. Sorry, I didn't mention. Both of these are medium. We're in 5 medium, 1 heavy, 1 light. Our 1 heavy is the Gallant Chain. Reinforced. Again, tri-stat enchant. It's part of the trainee, so it's going to give you 1.4 max health. 1.4k max health. And then to go along with that is the Druid Sash, which, again, tri-stat enchant. This one's going to be well fitted, and this is going to add 1.2k max health. Our 5-piece set here is Shattered Fate. This is one I just switched out. I was running Deadly on my Arcanist. Again, I really like Deadly, but I can feel the damage big time. Because this Deadly was, at the time, only boosting my... I wasn't running Beam, I was just running the Bow Ult. So it was boosting that. But Shattered Fate boosts everything for us, and it's really, really good. Just flat 8k, nearly pen. Not much more to say. So yeah, we're running Oaken Soul, giving you just all your main buffs, a ton of other buffs, and we're running the Vateran's Perfected Bow. This is part of the Perfected Point Blank Snipe set. So it's got two bonuses. One adds 103 weapon and spell damage. That's the perfected version. And it increases your damage done with sniped based on how far, or how close rather, you are to your target. So max damage, most of the time when you're fighting, honestly, since we're not ganking, we're going to be at 3 meters. Like, people fight right on top of you. So getting a 33% damage buff to your spammable is just, it's really good. And even when you're at maximum range, 18.5 meters or farther away, you're still getting a 5% damage buff. So pretty nice. This actually stacks really well with one of the new bow passives, which is going to increase your damage done by 5% to people within 15 meters. So when you're at 3 meters, you're going to be getting a 38% damage buff just from these two things. So all the sets are together are the Vateran's Perfected Bow, Shattered Fate, Oaken Soul, and then look, if you think about it, you're getting this. It's almost like a miniature or Zorga's Smoked Bear Haunch, because that's the food we're running. I guess I forgot to mention that on the stats. Smoked Bear Haunch increases your max health by 3.6k, and your recoveries by basically 350. Okay, and then back into the gear. The health is 1.4, 1.2, so 2.6k with 258 magic gun stamina recovery. So it's almost like getting another Orzorga Smoked Bear Hunt buff. It's really good together. Yeah, so altogether you've got recoveries, you've got a lot of max health, you've got your Shattered Fate, your penetration, all your buffs, and a huge damage buff from that. It's just a well-rounded build. So let's show, I didn't say, I am running the Warrior as my Mundus on here. We are Vampire Stage 3 for Undeath. Back into, let's see here. For the skills, so Focused Aim is our spammable, and actually other than our ultimate, it's our only damaging skill we have. So I guess let me start by saying that this is not a dueling build. Don't think that you're going to win every single 1v1. You're not going to win 1v1s against the most sweaty players. Now, you can take out, I'm going to post a gameplay video at the end of here. You can take out a lot of people. In fact, I get way too overconfident because I feel like I can't die in a one-on-one. But, don't. This build is amazing in a group because it's got great damage, great survivability, great everything, but sometimes it doesn't have enough, because we are Oaken Soul, we're only on one build, so you have to make room for heals and survivability and stuff. So anyway, that's just keep that in mind as a caveat. Focused Aim, 8k base, and you're getting Minor Breach on your target. This is going to go up quite a bit with your Vateran bonus. So these snipes can hit really, really hard. Yeah, this is my spammable on all my bow builds, especially since I've got the Vateran's bow. I've been loving using it. Yeah, I'll definitely post videos using this setup on other classes. Next up, Evolving Ruinment. This is our main kind of burst heal. Basically, it heals you, I think it's 3 times. Yeah. And you generate Crux. So this is the only way we generate Crux on the build. Next up is Resolving Vigor. This is going to give you a little bit more resist since it gives you minor resolve. So yeah, you can see instead of 18k, it's going to go up to 21k. Still not good by any means, but it does help. That plus your 36k health plus Oaken Soul. You are getting minor protection at all times. You are tankier than you think. You know, you can take hits, but trust me, when someone hits you, they're hitting you. Yeah, they're definitely hitting you. But you have a lot of health, minor protection. You know, you can definitely take a hit. Yeah, so Resolving Vigor. This is your main heal over time. So these two heals together, very strong. And this one is kind of a flex spot, but I wanted a way to spend Crux. We didn't have a Crux spender. And this damage shield, I also needed a way to spend Magicka, because our sustain's good on this build. I didn't want my Magicka to just go to waste. And still, even sometimes it still does, just because... Yeah, I thought actually about, instead of 64 points into health, dump some into Magicka just to get it over stamina. So where your Evolving Rumen would scale off Magicka instead. I still think that would be very good, but I've been making this work. And I like having the extra health, so I've been keeping it like this. But Rune Ward is going to be a huge shield, 24.5k for 1 second, and then 12k after that. And the first time you take damage, basically you deal damage back to the attacker, and you can consume Crux to heal yourself for a little over 4k. Not the best heal in the world, but combined with Evolving Rumen and Vigor and your shield, it's pretty good. And it's a way to spend your Crux, so it works out. And finally, another flex spot I would say is Ruin of the Colorless Pool. This is a stun. I like it because A, it's a stun. You really do need a stun on your builds. Sometimes it's hard to fit them on Oak and Soul builds, but if you can get it on there, it's amazing. So yeah, we get the stun and some great debuffs. Minor vulnerability and minor brittle for 20 seconds, so long lasting too. This is going to help your overall damage by quite a bit. And it just gives you a little control of the fight. And it leads into our ultimate, which is the Tide King's Gaze. I just finally switched to this. I was running the bow ult, and the bow ult's amazing. It's really, really good. The only problem is I was running the one that channels. So sometimes you can get caught in that channel and it can get you killed. You could run the other one, but I just been trying the Tide King's Gaze, and I really like it. You're gonna deal almost 4k damage to enemies within this, radius that's every half second. So every second, it's almost 8k damage. It's pretty strong. It's kind of easy to dodge. People can run from this, but, you put that on them, they're gonna have a fire up their butt trying to run away, and then you're just hitting them with snipes in the back. And if they want to stand there and tank it out, keep hitting them with. So next up, let's go into the CP. For the CP, we are using Focus Mending, Healing Done, Untamed Aggression, Deadly Aim, and Ironclad. And the red tree is Pain's Refuge, Relentlessness. So this is nice, the major protection. You could swap this out for whatever. Sustained by Suffering is a popular one. I don't think you need the extra sustain, but you could. Fortified for more armor, whatever. If you really want a more max health, Boundless Vitality. But this you can stack. We have minor protection at all times, so after we're being stunned or feared, that's when people are going to hit you hard. Having major protection right there, stacked on top of minor protection, is just really nice. Survival Instincts helps out a lot. Celerity. Movement speed helps out a ton as well. Oh, something I didn't go over is the jewelry. So let's see, Oak Soul, we're running Bloodthirsty with weapon damage. Next one is Swift with weapon damage. And this one is Infused weapon damage. So again, this is something I just started trying too. Back a while ago, I was all Infused, all damage. Then I went all Bloodthirsty, all damage. Now I'm going 1 Infused, 1 Bloodthirsty, 1 Swift. And the Swift stack's really nice. So with Celerity, this one-piece Swift, we are Wood Elf, so we're getting 5% movement speed from there, and a bow. So when we roll dodge with a bow, we're getting major expedition. So we are very speedy on these builds. And yeah. As for the armor, you can see again 5 medium, which is the green, 1 heavy, 1 light. As for the traits, we are in 1 impen, 2 impen, 1 well fitted, 2 well fitted, and then impen. So, and impen there. So 4 impen, 2 well fitted, and 1 reinforced. Yeah. Alright, I think this is gonna cover it pretty much. I didn't go over the green, but that's just normal. All same thing. Rationer, Seeds Blessing, Liquid Efficiency, Gifted Rider. But I think that's it, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay.